welcome to your weekly reading. Welcome back live. Um, so like I was stating in the pre-recorded readings, I'm gonna start switching everything up a little bit. So I'll be doing some weeks live and other weeks pre-recorded, depending on the energy. But for this week, we are looking at the month of July to see what you can anticipate. I'm going to pull on some different energies. We're going to take a look at some shadow work messages to see what it is that you may need to work on in the month of July in terms of healing, growth. We're going to pull on love energy as well as career. This is for someone rising Venus, North Node, well as Jupiter. Definitely check your other placements. Today is all about the fire signs. So after I'm done with your reading, I'll be doing Leo and Sagittarius. And then tomorrow we will resume with the water signs, Lord's will. I thank you so much for the continued support that you give to the channel. Good evening, Warren. How are you? Thank you so much for joining the live. So let's not prolong the time. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the energy and see what you need to know. So I'm just going to pull the overall messages first. Give me some energy for Aries. What is the message? Okay. Give me some more energy for Aries. What is the message? Energy for Aries. Give people some time to get in here to join the live before I start. As I pull these overall messages, I have, okay. Okay. And then let's pull your final energy, overall energy for the month. So again, we're looking at shadow work messages, love, and career/finances. So we're starting off with your shadow work messages first, which is the prison of regret. The past cannot be rewritten, but your future is still yours to create. So for some of you, I feel like you could be living in the past a lot, reminiscing a lot in the month of July. I feel like there's some things that you still need to heal from, you need to release. I'm hearing resentment. I'm actually hearing the song Resentment by Beyonce. So for some of you, this could have to do with the relationship, a connection. Let's go ahead and pull on some more messages. Why is prison of regret here for the shadow energy? Why is this here for the month of July? For Aries, what is the message? Why is this here? The Six of Swords. Something has to do with what you're going back to. For some of you, I feel like you're going to regret going back to someone in the month of July. Because I feel like you've already healed from a situation, and it's like just going back to this person is just going to hash up old wounds. For some of you, by you going back, you may be realizing that you fully didn't heal. You still resent this person to some degree. You're still upset about the situation. Tell me more about the prison of regret. Why is this here? For some of you, I'm hearing like what you used to. So be mindful of not like going back to situations just because that's where you're comfortable. That's what you're used to. Be open to venturing into the unknown. I have the Seven of Cups in the reverse, and I have the Devil, Capricorn energy in the reverse. I feel like you may have high hopes that somebody has given up their toxic ways, that somebody has changed, but you're going to be seeing the truth that they haven't. I feel like for some of you, you're holding on to a situation that you feel will get better. A situation where you feel you'll get what you want, what you actually desire, but you're not. This month is going to be about releasing for you, healing, moving forward, not going backwards, not staying stuck, not waiting around for things to improve. Give me an energy for the Six of Swords. Why is the Six of Swords here for Aries? What is the message? The Eight of Swords. I'm hearing you know what you're going back to. The Four of Pentacles. So you know you need to hold back from a situation. You either need to stop someone from re-entering your life, or you just need to stay where you are and don't revisit the past when it comes to this person. Tell me more about the Eight of Swords in the reverse, Six of Wands, because you already know something is not going to be successful. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups, and you will regret it if you do take action. And it'll just build up more pain, anger, guilt, resentment for someone. Give me an energy for the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Why is this here? The Five of Wands in the reverse. I just feel like it's time to let something go. Time to stop fighting for something, forcing something to work. Give me an energy for the Five of Wands. I feel like that's what you're going to be realizing. King of Wands. You're not going to get what you want. I feel like this is your energy. This is, you know, the wand suit. So for some of you, be mindful of not trying to go back to someone for some type of get back, because you're still angry, you're still upset about the past. Give me an energy for the Devil in the reverse. I feel like God just wants you to keep moving forward. Don't try to get your payback. Allow God to do that. That's a very specific message for someone. The Lovers, Gemini energy. Tell me more. I feel like somebody made the wrong choice and stayed in a karmic cycle. The Emperor in the reverse, Aries energy. Tell me more about the Lovers in the reverse. Why is this here? For some of you, I feel like you're realizing you stayed too long in a situation that you should have let go of a long time ago. King of Cups in the reverse. So something deals with the toxic masculine energy, or this could be a feminine operating in her masculinity. Somebody's not healed. Somebody could be very mean, very cold, vindictive, very controlling. And again, if you go back to this person, you're going to end up in the same cycle. Nothing is going to get better. Things are not going to change. Nothing is improving here. Why is the Emperor in the reverse here for Aries, the Knight of Wands? And somebody's still in this very childish energy. Ten of Swords in the reverse. But you've already healed from this. You have. Now, for some of you, something has to do with resentment that you have towards a father figure. This could be your very own father. Something has to do with you as a youth, the Knight of Wands, as a child, teenager. You could still be holding a grudge when it comes to your father. And I'm also hearing like older brother for someone. Spirit is saying like choosing to let go. So I feel like with you being in this King of Wands energy upright, for some of you, you're just going to be choosing to finally release and walk away. Surrender those old wounds, or that's what God is telling you to do. Don't allow the pain of the past to continue to block you. Give me an energy for the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here for Aries? What is the message? The Nine of Wands. I feel like somebody's very hateful. Somebody also feels like you just left them out in the cold, like you left them to fend for themselves. This is somebody, for some of you, even if this is a father figure in your life, an older brother, where they are supposed to be there for you, take care of you, provide for you, the roles are reversed. For some of you, you could have been parentified at a very young age. And so it's like, how could you leave me? This is somebody, it's like the roles are reversed. Like you're the parent and they're the child. This is somebody who has never fully grown up. They haven't healed from their wounds. Give me an energy for the prison of regret. Why is this here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the prison of regret here for Aries? What is the energy? The Ace of Cups. Yeah. The High Priestess in the reverse. Don't be hard on yourself when it comes to the situation. I feel like you're going to be doing the right thing by moving on, because whoever this person is, whether it's an ex, somebody you have a family dynamic with, a parent, a sibling, this is somebody who really does not genuinely care about you. They don't have the best intentions for you. So it's like this is somebody that makes you feel guilty for walking out on them, make you feel guilty for leaving. But you need to release that guilt and choose you in the situation and move forward. Three of Wands, focus on your future, your life, the things that you want to accomplish. And I feel like for some of you, that's exactly what you're going to be doing. The Hierophant, yeah, this is divine order here. Like God is pushing you to move away from this situation. Ace of Wands, because there's a new beginning here. This is God-given. I feel like you're very wise, extremely. Something has to do with when you were a child, ever since you were a kid. Like I said, for someone, you were parentified at a very young age. You already know something isn't for you. You already know that something isn't going to work. For some of you, something has to do with somebody that actually don't want to work. Somebody want to put all of their burdens and struggles and challenges on you, but it's not for you to carry, Aries. Give me one more energy for the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Why is this here? Why is the Ace of Cups in the reverse here for Aries? What is the message? Justice in the reverse. Here, you're not going to get justice in this situation. King of Pentacles. Well, this is relationship. This person is non-committal, but somebody also is an overspender. Somebody's not good with money management. Temperance in the reverse. Something got to do with the Sagittarius, but it's like somebody's life is not balanced. It's all over the place. Somebody could be very reckless, and all they're going to do is bring you down with them. So don't feel guilty again for choosing you, for severing ties with whoever this person is, creating boundaries, setting limits. So we're going to move on to your love energy, which is retreat. Time alone in nature will help you recharge. Bottom of the deck, we have healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So let's go ahead and tap into this energy to see what you need to know. Give me some messages for retreat and healing. Why is retreat and healing here for Aries? What is the message? Why is this here? Scared. Okay, tell me more. Somebody could be scared of commitment, friendship. And you say you just a friend. Give me an energy for scared. But you got what I need. So there could be somebody who's interested in you. Tell me more about scared. Why is this here? For some of you, there could be a situation that is just primarily passion-based. Friends with benefits. That's what this is for someone. So time alone in nature will help you recharge. So for some of you, you're going to be taking a step back from the situation because you're going to realize you want more healing. You can find yourself in this cycle because there's something that, you know, you need to work on within self, something that you need to heal from, someone new. Tell me more. For Aries, what is the energy? I have no contact. So for some of you, something has to do with somebody ghosting you or somebody that you're going to be ghosting. Tell me more about someone new. But I feel like where you're being ghosted, this person has already found someone else. Somebody's going to be in a new relationship and you're going to be finding this out. So for some of you, this is somebody that could have made you feel as if they were scared of commitment, but that wasn't the case. You could have moved too fast with this person, and they just ended up taking someone else more seriously. Or this is what's going to happen. Why is someone new here for Aries? What is the message? Why is someone new here? I want you. Be mindful too of falling into temptation for someone where you're already in a connection, you're already talking to someone, dating someone exclusive. Tell me more about I want you. Why is I want you here for Aries? What is the message? Why is I want you here for Aries? What is the energy? Vacation. Okay, so Aries, you are taking a break from love. You're focusing on you in the month of July. I feel like you're going to have a lot of people that are interested, but I don't see you taking anyone seriously. Something may just end up being a fling for some of you, but it's not going to be anything long term. You could actually meet someone while you're on vacation, like a girl's trip, guy's trip. Give me an energy for friendship. Why is friendship here for Aries? What is the message? Why is friendship here? Apology and sincere. Some of you are going to be finding out that somebody you dealt with actually ended up connecting with a friend, acquaintance, somebody you know. Why is friendship here for Aries? What is the message? Why is friendship here? What is the energy? Missing you. Comfort. Be mindful of getting stuck like in a cycle where it's just primarily passion based. And yes, the comfort is there because it's almost like whoever you're dealing with or whoever you will be encountering, they don't want anything serious, but they still want the benefits of being in a relationship. Why is apology here for Aries? What is the message? Why is apology here for Aries? What is the energy? Why is this here? Yeah, temptation. I'm telling you, something has to do with who somebody was intimate with. I feel like you know this person. You're going to be finding out something. I'm hearing June, so something can have to do with this month and you finding out in the month of July. Tell me more about missing you. Why is missing you here for Aries? What is the energy? I have obsession and addictions. I feel like somebody that you have encountered is obsessed. Somebody don't want to let go. For some of you, this is somebody that can want more than you're willing to offer. Or Aries, the roles could be reversed. You could be in this obsessed energy. Why is comfort here for Aries? What is the message? Why is comfort here for Aries? What is the energy? Why is this here? I have proposal marriage. Yeah. So for some of you, like I said, something has to do with a dynamic that is not serious. It's primarily passion based, but somebody has caught feelings, or this is what's getting ready to happen. Somebody is going to catch feelings, and they're going to want more. They're going to want marriage. They want the whole thing. Her, yes. For some of you, this could be somebody, divine feminine energy. This is somebody looking at you as the one. But you may not be ready to commit, settle down. You may still just want to have fun, but this person is serious about you. High vibrational. Now, I also see for some of you, you realizing your worth in a situation that it has the friends with benefits dynamic and saying, you know what, I'm worth more, I want more, I'm not going to continue to engage in this type of activity, this type of behavior, so retreat. I am pulling back my energy and I'm choosing me, and I'm going to wait until I meet the right person, the right one who is actually on my level. Give me an energy for retreat. Why is retreat here for Aries? What is the message? Why is retreat here for Aries? What is the energy? Romance and affection. Some of you, something has to do with you just taking a break from love. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. I feel like for some of you, something has to do with you getting caught in the same cycle. So for some of you, it's like when you meet someone, this is what you actually desire. This is what you see for yourself: marriage, romance, and affection. But you just end up in situations where it's just it's short term. It's just a thrill. It's just a good time. So it's like, why do I keep on ending up in these cycles? So healing, there's some things that you need to work on, some things that you need to go within about, and just heal and just get real with yourself about things from the past that is creating blockages in terms of your relationships. Give me an energy for healing. Why is healing here for Aries? What is the message? Oh, yep. Something has to do with your self-worth, with your worth, your confidence. I'm telling you, for those of you who are taking a break, it's going to be much needed, and it's going to elevate you. It's going to give you a peace of mind. It's going to change you for the better. And you're not going to settle. You're not going to settle again. Like you would rather be by yourself before you settle again. You will wait on the right person. And I'm hearing this time. So something for some of you has to do with the situation that you could have rushed into. But this is your love portion. Now we're going to take a look at your career energy, which is message of concern. So the number 14, the number 5, the number 41, the number 1 of 4 could be significant. Give me a message for message of concern. Why is this here? Why is message of concern here for Aries? What is the energy? I have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. I have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so I feel like it's something that you desire in terms of your career. This could be a new job. This could be a promotion. You feel like you have something in the bag, Aries. Like you feel like this is it, and you're going to end up being disappointed. I feel like something's not going to work out for you, not the way that you desire it to. Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse here for Aries? What is the energy? The Knight of Pentacles. Because it's not long term. This is like for some of you, something has to do like with a temporary job, a temp agency for someone. Give me an energy for the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Why is this here? I have the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. I'm hearing tempt to hire. So for some of you, something has to do with the situation that you feel you're going to end up being able to make it full time, but you're not. Something's not going to go as planned in the situation. Clarifying, the Knight of Pentacles is the 5 of Cups. I feel like you're going to be looking for more stable employment. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The Queen of Swords. Something has to do with who you listen to. Be mindful of who you take advice from, who you're allowing to lead you when it comes to your job, your career, because you're going to end up being disappointed. I feel like somebody doesn't have the best intentions for you here, Aries. Why is the 5 of Cups here for Aries? What is the message? Yeah, somebody's leading you away from your path. Somebody's leading you down the wrong path here, in the wrong direction. Give me an energy for the King of Cups. Strength in the reverse, Leo energy. Somebody can act like they care about you, but they're really insecure. So this is somebody that really doesn't want to see you be successful. They don't want to see you progress. Tell me more about the King of Cups. And for some of you, this is a masculine energy, 7 of Wands. So this is somebody you need to protect yourself from. You trust too easily when it comes to this person, and they don't have the best intentions for you here, Aries. Something definitely is work related. Something has to do with who you take advice from. I'm also hearing skilled labor, skilled laborer. Give me an energy for strength in the reverse. Why is this here for Aries? Why is strength in the reverse here for Aries? What is the message? The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Um, this person could be like extremely childish. This is somebody who really doesn't, they could be very lazy. That's what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands energy. They're not creative. Okay, so be mindful for others of you. Somebody could be trying to take credit for your ideas. It's like somebody wants to leech off of you when it comes to your career, your endeavors. Something has to do with somebody you give advice to. Somebody could be taking credit for your work, mimicking you, like literally trying to copy what you do. Why is the Two of Cups here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the Two of Cups here for Aries? The number 2 could be significant with the Two of Cups, Two of Wands, 22, the number 4, Nine of Wands. Yes, you need to protect your path. You're in perfect alignment to receive something here. You need to protect it. You need to be on guard. Don't trust everyone. Matter of fact, I just feel like you just need to keep some things to yourself. Four of Wands, yes. Something has to do with gossip. Be mindful who you talk to, who you gossip with. Not everybody's going to be happy. Not everybody is going to celebrate you. Something has to do with a new home. Just don't share too much of your private life for some of you, because I feel like, you know, that can come back to harm you. Give me an energy for the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here for Aries? What is the message? Why is the Nine of Wands here for Aries? Yeah, be mindful you say your business too. Don't be inviting people over to your home. The High Priestess, trust your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that you need to protect yourself from this person. Pay attention, listen to it. You can have Pisces highly aspected. Why is the Four of Wands here? And I feel like too, somebody could be like all up in your business to the point where they want to know like about your relationship or who you live with. But it's only just to talk about you, gossip, spread things about you around the office. I'm hearing, you know, rumors, lies. Give me an energy for the Four of Wands. For some of you, you already know who this is. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yes, the truth is coming out. The truth is being revealed. When it comes to this person, something was hidden, though, for some of you for a very long time. Something was kept hidden, and now you're finally going to be able to see it for what it is. Give me an energy for message of concern. There's definitely going to be some significant changes here, especially with this number 14 breaking down to 5. Why is message of concern here for Aries? What is the message? What is the energy? The Fool in the reverse. Somebody just trying to keep you back. Somebody's holding you back. Something has to do with a reference. For some of you, like, this could be a friend. But you know, this is somebody that you worked with before. You have history with in terms of your career, but you became friends with this person. Like, this is somebody who will give you a bad reference. Something has to do with a reference. You getting a bad reference for a job. And again, I'm hearing laborer, skilled laborer. Somebody really is trying to keep you back. They don't want you to make any type of progress when it comes to your career at all. I feel like you're being pushed to move on, move away from this person. Somebody don't want to see you level up. I'm telling you, when it comes to this situation, God is teaching you or will be teaching you how to keep certain things to yourself. I feel like something's going to end up being a lesson for you in the month of July. So let's pull one more final message for the overall reading. Yeah, something has to do with somebody giving you a bad reference. And then I'm hearing false. Something could even have to do like with a fake reference. For some of you, I'm picking up on a company. And I'm also getting like online. Something could have to do with an online job. Give me a final message for Aries, what is the energy? Final message for Aries. What is the energy? Dream it to life. See and feel what will soon be real. Take time to visualize the experience you want to have before any situation. Exactly. You hold the key. You have the key to the city here, Aries. Whatever it is that you desire, you can call it in. You can manifest it. I feel like God just wants you to remain hopeful, remain positive. Bottom of the deck, ask and receive. You will get what you have the courage to ask for. Ask for help or support. Yeah, something has to do with your faith. I feel like something's going to be a test of your faith. But this test is going to increase your faith. But God is just saying, be mindful, be cautious of certain people you have around you, certain people you have in your energy. I feel like overall, this is just you taking a step back, you retreating. In all three energies, shadow messages, love, career, it's all about you retreating. It's all about you taking a step back, removing yourself out of someone's life, setting boundaries with people. So, Aries, this is your message. Definitely take what resonates. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hello, Robin. How are you? Hello again, Warren. Altun, you're from Turkey? Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. If I said your name incorrectly, I apologize. You're not going back to anything or anyone you needed to heal from. That is great. That's awesome. That's awesome, Warren. Alan, thank you again. So I'm coming back with a reading for Leo. If you have any significant Leo placements, definitely come back and tune in. And if not, if this is where it ends, I thank you for watching. And thank you so much. Whoever sent the heart. Oh, the gift. Thank you. Thank you for sending me a gift. I appreciate it. May God bless you tenfold. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. So, like I said, I'm coming back with Leo. And if this is where it ends, stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.